Hey guys, it's Tara here, and today I'm going to be listing 30 things that Animal Company needs to add, from new water maps to shoulder pets that protect us when facing monsters in the game. Be sure to subscribe for more Animal Company content, and let's dive right in. Number 1. Scarier Monsters. We want monsters that make us scream louder than when we step on a piece of Lego walking barefoot. Bring on the more detailed and eerie monsters, please. Animal Company did a poll recently, and many players felt the game wasn't scary enough. Even if they added different game modes, ones that range from I jump scare when I see a moth to I want to scream so loud my neighbors call 911 because they think I'm being murdered. People would appreciate that. I know which setting I'll be keeping mine on if that got added, because I was scared venturing into the mines before I even knew what was down there. Number 2. Swimming update with oxygen packs. Drowning is super fun in Animal Company, don't get me wrong, but a water map with oxygen that slowly runs out would be terrifying, especially when you consider all types of sea creatures that could be after you. Sharks, eels, jellyfish, I don't know what else. Literally everything in the ocean terrifies me, so it could be a dolphin chasing me and I'd be freaking out. But opening up for some water maps would be a game changer, so I hope they do add it. Number 3. More guns. Sniping from afar like a sneaky ninja would be chef's kiss. Players have expressed that they're a little bored with minimal gun options in the game, so adding a few more would be well received. I personally haven't gotten there yet. I'm still in my stick era. Number 4. Pets. Animal Company. Animal is right there in the name, so I think we need little shoulder pets, ones that warn you about monsters coming, or ones you can keep leveling up to provide you with ambient light in the mines, or a buff that gives you like 10% more damage if you're holding them. I'm a huge Ark fan, and I love the little bulb dog shoulder pets in the Aberration map. They are so cute, and not only do they help you out, you can level them up. They can die in Ark, so maybe in Animal Company they should just respawn in the spawn area when you die, so they wait for you to come back. That way you don't lose them. Number 5. Bananas. That's it, just bananas. Number 6. A crafting system. I think what makes games like Ark and Minecraft so popular is the ability to craft items. You know how addicting it is to run around picking up rocks and sticks to build random things from blueprints. I will run around for hours collecting random pieces of nature to advance in the game. Animal Company could benefit from adding a crafting system. It would allow players to spend more time doing activities other than just mining or running away from scary monsters. Number 7. Bring back daily and weekly challenges. Even if we don't get free stuff, at least let us feel like we're accomplishing something. I know Coda actually said most players didn't complete the daily challenges, which is why they were discontinued in the first place. But let me speak from experience when I say that doesn't always matter. There will always be a small group of die-hard players who need more to grind for. And daily and weekly challenges provide just that. So I hope they reconsider this board, because let me tell you, the beginning of the end in Rec Room was when they got rid of the weekly. We're all still complaining about it. Animal Company, learn from the other game's mistakes. Number 8. More avatar items. We need more drip. Simple as that. I'd love to see more hats, wings, glasses, necklaces, and accessories in general added. I'd also love to see Animal Company play into showing more diverse cosmetic options. Whenever I go to Gorilla Tag, there's not a lot of stuff that I find girly, and I know most people playing this game are teenage boys, but consider giving everyone fair options. Goofy options are cool, like yeah, sure, let's all be a chicken nugget or whatever, but so is actually being drippy, so more options that are like dapper, like blazers and top hats, would also be a welcome addition. But that's just my opinion. I know you guys have yours, so drop a comment with what items you think Animal Company should add next. Number 9. Smooth turning. Lack of smooth turning can be okay, but the problem is most people in VR play in smaller spaces, and it's a recipe to get turned around and hit your wall. Admit it, you've done it too. The only available turning right now in Animal Company is snap turning, and it's so sharp and jarring, these like 90-degree turns. Not everyone gets motion sick, so adding smooth turns to the game would mean a more interactive gameplay experience. Obviously, they should make settings where you can swap between none, snap, and smooth. Pretty much every VR game I've tried has that already built in. Number 10. Disable grabbing strangers' items. There's nothing worse than someone grabbing all of your stuff when you want to empty your backpack looking for one thing. Some people say this defeats the purpose of Animal Company, but I tend to disagree. It should at least be a lobby option you can turn on or off. I was shocked to learn when I first started that you can just grab anyone's stuff. I feel like in a primarily kids game, that's just a recipe for toxic players and fights. I haven't played many public lobbies yet, but I'm pretty sure the ones that are full of people screaming stuff like,
"You blew me up on purpose. Give me back my backpack,"
and other similar fights. Number 11. A party up system. Raise your hand if you've ever tried to join a friend in another lobby and something glitched out and you got separated. Yeah, me too. Room codes are great, but you shouldn't have to regroup in such a rudimentary way when someone lags out or gets left behind. Rec Room has a party up system, Gorilla Tag has added a party up system, and I am glad to see Animal Company having a friend system already, and such advanced looking menus, but we really need to be able to seamlessly travel as a group with our friends. Daily login bonus. Animal Company should add a bonus for logging in daily, because logging in should feel like opening a tiny present. If you're going to take heavily from Gorilla Tag, at least throw a few coins our way, because as you guys know, Gorilla Tag gives you 100 shiny rocks daily on login. It increases replayability and allows for some hope to eventually purchase items in a game where it's free to play but pay to advance quickly or look cool with cosmetic items. Number 13, more random animals. Right now, our avatar options are kind of limited, and I do get it, the game is relatively new, but if we could have bears and turtles and sharks and capybaras, all kinds of other avatars to unlock, then spending money on cosmetics would be a lot more tempting. Not to mention, being able to exist as different animals is one of the things that sets this game apart. I say they lean into it and add a Noah's Ark worth of options. Number 14, leaderboards. Let's see who the real pros are. Bragging rights are everything. At the very least, leaderboards for monsters killed, most coins earned, most hours spent in the game, I don't know, stuff like that. I know leaderboards can be controversial, but they're also addicting. Maybe even a leaderboard that resets monthly so that the tryhards can't dominate forever. Number 15, paid lockers. Oh wait. So I did have paid lockers on the list, but while I was writing this, Coda dropped the update. And yep, I can just delete this one, because guess what? We have storage lockers, very long overdue. Number 16, grab individual items. No one wants to dump their entire backpack just to find one thing. If we could have better inventory organization, I would be happy. Because right now, it feels like you do when you can't find something in your purse, so you rage quit looking and just dump the contents of the entire thing on the floor, and coins and chapstick go flying everywhere. It's not fun. Number 17, a belt for items. A holster belt for all your items would be a cool unlockable to have. Just saying. Number 18, the current watch is very basic. You can literally just see how many coins you have, and it's not that interactable. Interactable? Is that a word? There's not much to interact with. The fact that Animal Company has a watch at all is amazing. I love it, but I come from Rec Room where all of your settings live in your watch. Being able to change things on the go is just what I'm used to thanks to that. So if they flesh out the watch, make us be able to see maps where our friends are, change game settings like audio and report players on the go, that will make the game instantly more professional. Number 19, day and night cycles. In the main area here, it feels a little one-dimensional. I know there's still a lot to explore, but I feel like adding day and night cycles to the game would be a welcome addition. Even if certain monsters only come after you at night, or there's weather systems like rain or thunderstorms, maybe every 1,000 raindrops, a free coin falls down. I'd personally chase the rain for hours if there was a chance for it to drop free items. Number 20, interact with items in the spawn area. If we're gonna wait and spawn, at least let us mess around with stuff. More chaos, more fun. The pizza and gaming consoles that are currently in that area are just there. We should be able to eat the pizza, have it respawn. Maybe the controllers of the video game consoles are grabbable and they make a little sound when you pick them up, or you can throw them at a friend's head. It's the little things that make games more enjoyable. And having items glued to the floor just stationary isn't that fun. I'm sorry. Number 21, more holiday updates. Easter grenade skins? Yes, please. Animal Company should be celebrating the holidays with all kinds of decor and drip. They did just do a Valentine's update, so I'm hopeful that going forward they add more holiday updates. Number 22, more birds. First of all, I'd like to say that I love that Animal Company allows for different avatars. It's great being a monkey, but I like options, okay? With that said, I'm a bird person. I used to have pet parrots for years, and I have 3 pet emus in real life. So if they could add some sort of bird avatars, I would be super stoked. I'm biased, but I will settle for any of the following: an ostrich, a parrot, a pigeon, or a duck, or all of the above. Number 23, Early Access Pack. Gorilla Tag, when it was in early development, had an early access pack with limited time items. We're all along for the journey, so I think having some items to represent that were early would be fantastic. Early adopters deserve some swag. After all, we're putting up with the jankiness of a new game, putting in our feedback, and supporting them from the beginning, which shows we believe in the future of Animal Company. If that's not enough to earn some street cred with limited time items, I don't know what is. And yes, we got the 100k Discord glasses for free. More of those types of things, please. It's exciting, and we're here for it. Number 24, a tutorial for new players. We don't need to feel like lost puppies when we start. A tutorial would be the ultimate helping paw. Okay, I'll stop with the puns. But a tutorial would be beneficial, even if it's a simple board showing players the basics. I tried to show Animal Company to a friend, and they were lost, trying to figure out what the tech tree meant, which things needed to be unlocked, how you buy things, how you open your backpack, and more. Okay, the friend was me. I was the one who was lost. Number 25, a live cam. Adding some sort of camera for streamers and content creators is a no-brainer. Gorilla Tag just added one recently, recently, and it's been a literal game changer. You can record in vertical or horizontal format, and there's toggles for selfie, first person, and third person mode. Look, I love Animal Company, but the only available screen is this one, and it is very lacking, plain and simple. And if you're like me, forget to hold your head still when you're talking to it and filming, so all your footage turns out looking like a shaky camcorder from the 1990s. Number 26, Miner Hat. Exploring dark caves without a flashlight is like playing hide and seek, but no one can find you except the giant spider. A miner hat with a light would fix that. Walking around holding items can slow you down. I personally think ways to streamline being hands-free isn't really a bad thing. And of course, like most of the end tech tree items, this should be reserved for people who've earned it, or stolen their mom's credit card. Either or. I'm not here to judge. Number 27, Moderation and Reporting System. Basically, for years, Gorilla Tag was known as the most toxic VR game. They had really no moderation system, and without that, it's the Wild West. It's like toxic players realize this, and they flock towards games where they can do and say whatever they want, from stealing your items when you're not looking, to swearing in your face when you do look at them. So the sooner Animal Company can add moderation, the better, before all the banned Gorilla Tag players catch on that there's none, and end up ruining it for the rest of us. Number 28, Better Audio Settings. Ever tried talking to your friend, but all you hear is some random kid yelling, "Ah!" Better audio settings would save our ears and our sanity. The first time I played Animal Company, it was with like 6 people from my Discord, and they kept going, "Tara, over here. I'll show you how to get into the tech tree. Tara, over here. This landmine gives you free research points if you touch it." And it sounded like they were talking to me from everywhere. I didn't know where to look. There's no spatial audio. I got so frustrated. It's not how human ears work. We need directional hearing to be able to interact with the world. I know you can get on different audio channels, but they need to make the default hearing a lot more optimized before I'll be able to fully enjoy the experience. Number 29, a better computer system. The computer has like 2 functions, room codes and promo codes. I thought Gorilla Tag's computer was lacking. And look, I know the game just recently launched, so I'm not faulting them with any of these points. Animal Company is fantastic, and it's new, and it's got a long way to go. So I'm just pointing out the obvious here in that we need to see a computer or watch UI more like Gorilla Tag, a place to change our settings, party up with friends, turn voices on or off, report toxic players, and more. Number 30, add a green screen. Animal Company is so popular with content creators. If we could have a proper green screen to make our thumbnails, I would be happy. Mad props to the game for having an asset pack available for content creators already, but one step further would be in-game tools to make our lives easier. Now, I'd like to make a small disclaimer, probably should have done that from the start, which is that I haven't exactly sunk hundreds of hours into this game. So if I missed a fact, got something wrong, or you're thinking, "Wow, Tara, you're totally out to lunch on some of these points," don't come after me in the comments. I'm just doing my best over here as a fairly new player who has observed a few things in my short time playing. If you want to watch another video, I put one on screen here. Liking this video and then heading over to watch another one would really help tell the YouTube algorithm good signs. So help me out, and we'll see you over in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and take care.